Welcome along to quarter-final night here at the 2014 Hobart International. We have 3 of the 4 quarter-finals completed. One more to come. It's this match. Garbine Muguruza of Spain came through qualifying to get through to the quarter-finals, taking on the second seed Kirsten Flipkens of Belgium, who's been here plenty of times in the past and likes coming down to Hobart. Big opportunity to get into the semi-final and play Estrella Cabeza Candela in the semi-final. That's what's on offer. Beautiful night for tennis here in Hobart. And a big crowd in as well. Been some wonderful crowds across the last couple of days. There's the conditions, 13 degrees. We're expecting to get down to 16.8, quite pleasant. The breeze, not an issue tonight, so going to make for some good tennis. Well, both players warming up. Let's find out a little bit more about them. Garbine Muguruza achieved her highest ranking of 53 in 2013, reaching her first WTA semi-final and a 4th round appearance at Indian Wells in Miami. She also won her first WTA Tour doubles title here in Hobart. The winner of 7 ITF singles titles and a quarter-finalist in Auckland last week, she hasn't dropped a set through qualifying to this stage of the tournament. Please welcome from Spain, Garbine Muguruza. Kirsten Flipkens ended 2013 inside the top 20 for the first time after reaching the semi-finals of Wimbledon and also making the final of the lead-up event in the Netherlands. The Belgian getting off to a great start after making the semi-finals here at Hobart, also making the 4th round of the Australian Open, in addition to 3 other quarter-finals on the WTA Tour. She won through to the quarter-finals after a tough 3-set win over young Australian Storm Sanders. Please welcome back to centre court the second seed in this year's event from Belgium, Kirsten Flipkens. And our umpire for this match from beautiful Benalla in Victoria, Tom Sweeney. So there are the players. They have met once before. And that was last year. I'm talking about that lead-up tournament in the Netherlands. Flipkens having a win in the semi-final, 6-3, 6-1. The grass court tournament. A different story here, and certainly Flipkens was pushed all the way by Storm Sanders 7-6 in the 3rd set after recording a comfortable win in the opening round over Marina Arakovic. Did fall awkwardly in that match with Sanders and have had an injury timeout. That left ankle has been strapped up, so hopefully it will be okay and get through the match. For Garbine Muguruza, an easy 6-1, 6-1 win over Anne-Sophie Meshtak of Belgium. And then Janina Wickmeyer was forced to retire 4-1 in the opening set of their 2nd round match. So Muguruza be feeling fresh heading into this quarter-final.
2 minutes.
Reached the quarter-finals in Auckland last week, Garbine Muguruza, and lost to eventual runner-up Venus Williams 6-3, 6-3. But looking for a good showing here to be one of 2 qualifiers to get through to the semi-finals. In fact, it'll be qualifier versus qualifier if she is able to do that, with Cabeza Candela through to the semi-finals already.
this match with the best of 3 tiebreak sets. Muguruza won the toss and chose to serve. Tie.
Feel free to join the conversation at any time at Hobart Tennis. Some great pictures being taken over the last couple of days. Keep up to date with all the news about the tournaments and also hobartinternational.com.au. And all the draws and schedules will be up on that site. And details, streaming details, of course, throughout the week, and broadcast details. All sorts of different things up there on the website. So here we go.
Garbine Muguruza to serve, ready, play.
Garbine Muguruza to get us underway.
Left. Next person.
Very interested to see early stages of this match how Kirsten's ankle is. After she rolled in the match against Storm Sanders yesterday. We're testing out the movement early on. A lot of strapping on that ankle, as you can see. I'm also interested to see Garbine Muguruza in full flight. Looked very good in the 5 games against Janina Wickmeyer last night.
Game Muguruza.
And good holds. Holding to love in the opening game of the match.
Thank you, Bullet. First.
Welcome back, Matt, to the commentary again. Been out and about all day today.
It's been a good day, Pete.
Has been a very good day.
Beautiful conditions throughout, and another great evening. Cooled down a lot tonight, but hasn't stopped the local Hobart crowd getting along to the event, which is fantastic. And the winner of this match, obviously a big opportunity to face in qualifier Cabeza Candela. Garbine Muguruza will be hoping it's an all-Spanish affair in the semi-finals.
Kirsten Flipkens to serve.
Garbine Muguruza had an injury interrupted 2013. After that initial rise up the rankings, it flattened out again towards the end. She also had ankle problems.
Love it.
Muguruza's only ever WTA semi-final. She actually was defeated by Kirsten Flipkens, so a chance to avenge that loss this evening.
Yeah, we're showing some real signs that she was going to break into the higher reaches of top 25. It was sort of tracking that way. Reached 53. So top 30 wasn't out of the question with the way that she was playing. But obviously slowly making her way back from injury, and now 3 break points.
15 fault.
First ace.
Yeah, that first ace bringing up Flipkens' first point for the match.
And another one.
Hobart, a happy hunting ground for Muguruza. Pete won the doubles title here last year with Toro Flua.
Good fight back in this game from Flipkens. She'll need to serve well. Take plenty of first serves into play. We know how powerful Muguruza can be at the back of the court.
Advantage Muguruza.
First double fault. Yeah, 7 percentages were down against Storm Sanders yesterday, Kirsten Flipkens. Really gave Sanders an opportunity to get into plenty of Flipkens service games. Down at 51% for the match. Winning a lot more first serves, but 44% on the second serve. That's the issue.
I think she'll need a higher percentage than that tonight.
Advantage Flipkens.
Muguruza's just been so dominant in her return of serve in the matches that we've seen so far. And he's going to certainly look to get onto the attack as soon as possible.
Well, she hasn't been that long on court at this tournament. 6-1, 6-1 the opening round, and then 4-1 in retirement in the second round. And after last night's match, she was back out on centre court, hitting plenty of tennis balls just to get that extra bit of practice in.
Dominant through her qualifying wins as well. Won her final round 6-1, 6-1.
Advantage Flipkens.
Nicely done. So that slice from Flipkens just sitting up.
Juice.
And just plenty of time to put that away. That's a wonderful play. Got Flipkens out of trouble a little bit in the match yesterday against Storm Sanders.
Advantage Flipkens.
Just the 1-2 play. It's the sort of depth she needs heading into the corners.
Yeah, great control there from Flipkens. Wasn't a bad return at all from Muguruza, but Flipkens went to the open court very well.
Just in the corner, so Flipkens hangs on, holds serve. One game all in this opening set. It's already one semi-final decided. So it'll be Sam Stosur playing Klara Zakopalova in the first of our semi-finals. And just one more match to be decided. Estrella Cabeza Candela, a qualifier, will meet the winner of this match in the second semi-final.
15 left.
Candela's second ever WTA semi-final. She reached her first semi-final also as a qualifier last year.
That's a wonderful volley. Muguruza getting down low, hit that forehand volley. Great depth again into the corner. Just catching Flipkens. Oh, and again, picked it up nicely. Read the serve perfectly that time. Was already leaning across. And that's a good follow-up serve from Muguruza. One right into the body, just cramping Flipkens.
Yeah, Flipkens does tend to favour the slice backhand return, so I think good play there from Muguruza. Onto the left hip of Flipkens, not giving her any space. Muguruza would be disappointed to miss that backhand. Another good serve onto the left hip of Flipkens. Drew the response that she wanted, just missing the put away.
Good depth again, that forehand up the line. Slightly out of position, but can turn that defence into attack. Game point. That's good work from Muguruza, just wearing down Flipkens in that rally. We're on serve in this opening sets. Muguruza 2-1.
Muguruza leads by 2-1.
Good opening there from Garbine Muguruza, making her intentions clear. Very happy to hit the aggressive ball up the line at times. Flipkens got out of trouble on her first service game, having lost the first 7 points of the match, but worked her way back into this set nicely to keep things on serve.
So good crowd in the Hobart International tonight. Semi-finals tomorrow, and then the final will be on Saturday afternoon.
Time.
It'll be Flipkens to get us back underway. On serve, opening sets.
left.
Let's see Muguruza's plan. She's a very attacking player. So the schedule for tomorrow has been released. Just wide. Confirmed linesperson and umpire. Sam Stozer and Klara Zakopalova will be on at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon local time. And then the night match will be the winner of this match and Estrella Cabeza Candela.
Out. 40-30.
Good placement there again from Flipkens on the first serve, bringing up game point.
Flipkens.
2 games all.
Two games all.
Get the sense early, Pete, that Muguruza are slightly on top in the neutral rallies, but Flipkens hanging on well, and if you can continue to hold serve, eventually she'll have an opportunity on the Muguruza serve.
Yeah, Muguruza's been a little bit loose in terms of finishing off the rallies, but serving very well in the early stages. That's good depth. A good idea of the forehand, the big forehand that Muguruza has.
15.
A good 1-2 there. Good 1-2 play there from Muguruza. Punishing the short return from Flipkens.
Out. 30-15.
Unlike plenty of Spanish players, her favourite surface is actually hard courts. Oh, well done. Good reach from Muguruza. And again, Flipkens not happy.
40-15.
Yeah, very tight call on this baseline at our camera end. Flip.
As you can hear, she thought it was out. Just not getting enough topspin when she moves into the net, Muguruza, and plays that half court, quarter court ball. Still game point. And holds. So we continue on serve in this opening set. Muguruza 3-2.
Muguruza leads by 3-2.
Early change of the officials here on court this evening. That was a rather quick stint to 3-2 first set. Games remaining on serve here in our final quarter-final here at the Hobart International. Kirsten Flipkens, Pete, she really personifies the aging top 100. She's actually the Grand Slam, Junior Grand Slam champion at Wimbledon and the US Open in 2003, and it's taken a long time. Her first ever top 20 appearance last year in 2013, and 10 years later, it shows the hard road that's ahead for a lot of these.
Yeah, but she also had some significant time off the tour where her ranking drops through injury, blood clots and the like, outside the top 200, and worked so hard to get back. So to follow up what she did here 12 months ago and the really good start to the year that she had, follow it through, particularly reaching the semi-finals of Wimbledon, which is a real highlight, testament to the hard work that she's put in. She's good friends with Kim Clijsters, and they correspond regularly as Kirsten moves around the tour.
Also, fourth round appearance at last year's Australian Open. So we're looking to
nothing served from Flipkens there. It's always going to be put away.
Just overcooking that forehand return. Muguruza continuing to be very aggressive on the return of serve. So he's doing a little bit more than needed on that occasion.
A couple of unforced errors in this game from Flipkens. Break points for Muguruza. Matter of controlling that aggression, really. Any good play on the Flipkens serve. Really good looks, particularly on that forehand side.
Quick overall there from Tom Sweeney. So Flipkens will have another first serve.
And there is the break of serve. Muguruza, 4 games to 2 now. In this opening set, we've been playing 25 minutes. On a beautiful night at the Domain Tennis Centre in Hobart. Good crowd in. Wonderful crowd towards the end of the week. And a big opportunity for both of these players ahead of the Australian Open next week. A draw will be released tomorrow for the Australian Open.
Some very interesting floaters this year, Pete.
Anything that's remotely close to the line, Flipkens will challenge and question and ask. And does tend to fire her up as well. I feel that she's got a bad call. She will invariably just really leap on to the next point. See Flipkens trying to take the ball nice and early, keep Muguruza on the move.
30-50.
Moving side to side. Nice way to follow it up. First ace for Muguruza for the match.
Just clipping the outside edge of the line. Great placement there from Muguruza to bring up 2 game points.
That's wide. So Muguruza in control in this opening set, leading 5 games to 2.
Muguruza leads by 5 games to 2.
Earlier today was wins for Klara Zakopalova over Alison Risk, 6-4, 7-5. Samantha Stosur, the top seed, having a win over Bojana Jovanovski, 6-3, 6-2. Estrella Cabeza Candela, 3-6, 7-6, 6-4 over Monica Niculescu. That match lasting 2 hours and 40 minutes. The 3 quarterfinals that we've played so far. And just repeating, that Stosur Zakopalova match will be the day session match tomorrow. And the Cabeza Candela versus whoever wins this match will be the evening session ahead of the final, which will be played on Saturday afternoon.
Time.
The crowd in Hobart will enjoy the Stosur playing at a similar time again tomorrow. They've certainly gotten used to that the last couple of days, and I think they'll be out in force again on another beautiful Hobart day to support our #1 Australian and top seed here in Hobart.
Love 15.
Been really impressed with Garbine Muguruza so far in this match. Mind you, Flipkens did drop the first set yesterday before coming back in 2 tie breaks, and no, she won't go away. She'll be looking for plenty of improvement. 42% first serve percentage at the moment. Oh yes, that pace a little bit hard to handle for Flipkens.
15.
Likes to go defensive, particularly on the backhand side. Will throw in the slice, nice deep slice back into court, but it's just relentless at the moment. And now 2 set points for Garbine Muguruza. One saved. It's off the unforced error of Muguruza, though. Flipkens just hanging in right at this stage of the match with Muguruza swinging freely. Unforced errors will come.
Juice.
The Flipkens was able to let that first serve go. I'll question the umpire. I know that Muguruza will hit plenty of winners, but also rack up the unforced errors.
Advantage, Muguruza.
Another set point. Oh, it's nice. Been threatening to do that for a little while, Kirsten Flipkens, and that's what she needs to do. She needs to change the pace of the match. It's been all Muguruza, and she's setting the tempo. It's time for Flipkens to change that. Saw the short ball. Wasn't all that short in the end, but put it away nicely.
Next person. Advantage Flipkens.
Third ace.
Flipkens be happy. First free point for a while on first serve. Love another one here.
In the corner. Confirmed by linesperson and umpire.
Muguruza leads by 5-3.
That's good fight back from Flipkens. Saved a couple of set points. Was able to really change the momentum of that game with the Muguruza unforced errors. But more importantly, we know how much of a fighter Kirsten Flipkens is. And when she's in a defensive position, being able to change that around.
Muguruza, despite her talent, still relatively inexperienced at this level. Really important for Flipkens to put the onus back on Muguruza to serve this set out. Test her medal, 5-3.
Initially, the setup was good. Working the slice to Muguruza, trying to bring her forward. Then throwing in that drop shot. Not quite finding a range on that yet. First one she's thrown in for the match.
Poor miss there from Flipkens. Fairly short second serve by Muguruza. The slower serve maybe caught her a little bit off guard, but she's a bit disappointed in such a crucial game.
Yeah, it was straight to her, wasn't it? Didn't really have to move to set up for the forehand. That's good pressure. So when Flipkens can get onto that Muguruza first serve, put it deep, take Muguruza back behind the baseline, put her a little off balance. The errors start to come. That's a wonderful point from Kirsten Flipkens. And that's where experience comes into play as well. Going into the backhand side, into that ad court from Muguruza. The slice, giving her no pace to work with whatsoever.
Yeah, great control there from Flipkens. Almost like a practice drill there early in the point, with Flipkens just controlling things back cross court with the slice backhand.
It was more just baiting Muguruza, come up with the big shot, but had no pace to work with. And that can change the momentum of the game, as we're seeing here. Break point for Flipkens. And there's the break of serve. Smart play from Kirsten Flipkens. Back in this opening set, we're back on serve. Muguruza 5-4.
Muguruza leads by 5-4.
Flipkens' experience shining through there those two games, in a lot of trouble saving 3-set points at 2-5, and then from digging her way out of 30 love on the Muguruza service game. Well and truly back in this set now at 4-5. And Muguruza has got plenty to ponder on the change of ends. Neither player have called for their coach to this point. It's obviously allowed at WTA events, but both are still happy with how they've started this match. But Flipkens just shows the value of always hanging in there, no matter the scoreline. Just dug deep on that service game at 2-5, and 20-year-old Muguruza, when pushed at 5-3, Flipkens' experience shone through.
Time.
Well, yeah, it was a change-up in style. It was getting into that backhand of Muguruza, not giving it any pace to work with. And Muguruza knows that if she decides to switch play into the juice court to the forehand of Flipkens, that the pace then is on. Flipkens very accurate with the forehand in that last game, right up near the baseline. So it puts Muguruza back under pressure. And as you say, Matt, talk about the value of consistency in the way that Flipkens went about those last two games. Back on serve now.
Flipkens will be disappointed at this point with the first serve percentage. Just can't seem to build any great rhythm on first serve yet in this match. We saw that from Sam Stosur today, really setting up her victory with a high percentage of first serves.
A little bit of extra power for Flipkens on that forehand. Seen that a couple of times, certainly in the last 20 minutes or so. Nicely done. This time it was Flipkens way back in the court.
15-30.
It's not a position where she can play slice.
Good aggression from Muguruza. Forehand up the line, just catching the back of the baseline, drawing the short ball from Flipkens.
15-40.
Another 2 set points. I'm not sure how Flipkens can make that call from the other side of the court. As I said, anything remotely close is challenged.
Nets for second.
Well, had to play another volley. It was good work by Muguruza just to put that ball back up. Flipkens need to go on more of an angle, but still was in a good position. And so another set point. 42 minutes on court.
Fifth all up here, Pete, and Muguruza would certainly like to put this one in the bag.
Was already on the move. That was great up the line. There is the opening set. Garbine Muguruza 6 games to 4.
Good composure there from Muguruza. Flipkens a bit disappointed with her option of taking the drop shot. Drew the short return, and if she had her time over, would hit the aggressive forehand up the line. But great wheels from Muguruza to get there and make the passing shot up the line.
Leo Manquisidor is the coach of Garbine Muguruza, so they're in conversation at the moment. I have to say they should be pretty happy with that opening set. 43 minutes, 50% of first serves into play, winning 71% of those points. And 64%, high percentage on the second serve. Big forehand, very aggressive. A lot of unforced errors along the way, but plenty of winners too.
Yeah, Mick Isidore, an experienced coach on the WTA Tour, former player himself. Be quite happy with his charge to this point. Muguruza, a great start to 2014 so far. Kicked the week off well in Auckland last week.
There are the stats for the opening set.
Time.
So a couple more aces for Flipkens, but there's that first serve percentage that we were talking about. And it's 52% to 67. You can see there Muguruza the total service points.
Second set. Muguruza to serve. 15 love. Oh. 30 love.
Easy service game at the moment for Muguruza in his first game of the second set.
Game Muguruza.
And just a bit of pace taken off that one from Muguruza on the backhand, forcing Flipkens to come forward. There's the opening game of the second set.
Yeah, great start to this second set from Muguruza. Same way as she opened the first set with a hold to love. Not giving Flipkens any early points as she looks to fight her way back into this match. Peter, would be quite the Spanish display if Muguruza got through this match. There's a Solar Espinosa and Arua Barina in the semis as well of the doubles.
Nets. First.
As well as if Muguruza was to win tonight, what would be an all singles affair, all Spanish singles affair in tomorrow's semi-final as well.
Yep, with Estrella Cabeza Candela to getting in earlier today. Flying along at the moment, Muguruza.
Love 15.
Double faults, number 2.
Love 30.
Into all with Muguruza. Got to put pressure on the Flipkens serve. Getting that first strike. Making the ball nice and early. Well, now just complete loss of confidence from Kirsten Flipkens.
Love fault.
The level has dropped off. The unforced errors coming into play. That's nice for Muguruza. Haven't seen her at the net all that often in this match. I like the way she came forward, really attacked the ball. And a 2-love lead in the second set.
A great play there from Muguruza. 8 points in a row to start this second set. And as you mentioned, Pete, closed the net there well to secure the break. Momentum all with the 20-year-old from Spain. And important for Flipkens to make some inroads here on the Muguruza serve.
Hasn't missed a first serve yet in this set. 5 from 5.
She looks to be a good front runner, Muguruza, despite the limited time she was on court last night. Just looked, got more confident as she got on top of Wickmeyer.
Good pick up. Flipkens stayed in that corner.
Yeah, well read there from Kirsten Flipkens.
Yeah, he got the read on it. And to pick a side, picked right. And again. Just a step across and then forward to the ball. Back to a pattern we saw in the opening set, or late in the opening set from Flipkens. The only difference being Flipkens flattening out the backhand down the line. Well, turning things around in that game, Flipkens was off to a slow start in the sets, but now we're back on serve. Break of serve, Muguruza 2-1 in this second set.
Tremendous fight back there from Flipkens. Muguruza had all the momentum at 2-love, and things turned around with that fantastic forehand, clean winner off the return. And Flipkens, on one of the rare occasions, 15-30, choosing to hit her double-fisted backhand up the line rather than come under the slice, and certainly paid dividends. Back on serve in their second set. And I think Flipkens will look to continue that aggressive brand of play as this set continues.
Time.
back on serve in this second set. Again, just too short for Flipkens.
Love 15. Love 30.
Flipkens, we're disappointed with that slice backhand, unforced error. Certainly her safety blanket on that wing.
Oh, nicely done. The line was open and went for it. Beautiful, just catching the line.
Yeah, rifled that backhand at the line, Flipkens, as we saw on replay. Shot of the match so far.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise tactic for Muguruza, falling into the pattern of the slice backhand, going wide, and then really opening up the line. The third for the match. And Muguruza gets another break. 3 games to 1 in this second set.
3 games to 1.
Yeah, great pressure there from Muguruza. Didn't let the break back from Flipkens alter her game plan or aggressive mindset. And that backhand to bring out the break really personifies the way she's played throughout this match.
Love 50.
Flipkens has replied in kind though, with aggression this set, and great return there, catching the baseline.
Oh yes, again just changing the pace of the rally, picking a moment and then going for it.
Love 30.
So well into position. Wonderful off forehand. Well, not the second time. A little less time to prepare for that off forehand.
Yeah, not quite as short that time from Muguruza, but Flipkens just missing that wide. Still an opportunity here at 15:30.
Her first double faults. 2 break points for Kirsten Flipkens. Break back points. That's a good reply. Still 60% of first serves into play, winning 66% of them. And that one at the right time. Two big first serves. That's the difference. There's a short reply from Flipkens. And how quickly the momentum of a game can change.
Advantage Muguruza.
And the big forehand from Flipkens coming into play.
Yeah, well held on that forehand cross court by Flipkens. Muguruza was starting to move to her left. Flipkens flicking it cross court to draw her up.
One in a little quicker. Reason being that Flipkens is starting to put pressure on this Muguruza second serve. Another break point. And well done. Flipkens gets the break back. On serve in this second set, 3 games to 2.
Muguruza leads by 3 games to 2.
They're superb there from Flipkens. Muguruza did a great job fighting off the first break point with 3 big first serves and having a game point of her own, but Flipkens really dug in to get herself back on serve here at 2-3, and a lot more breaks to serve and chances to break in this second set. But most importantly for the Belgian, she's still right in the thick of this match. Obviously would have been up against it if Muguruza only 1 point away there from 6-4, 4-1. He's giving the Hobart crowd plenty to cheer about throughout this match, and he's still right in the encounter at 2-3.
Time.
So we're back on serve in this second set.
Out. 15.
Good speed to get there for Muguruza, but
30.
just not able to do anything with it. Now Muguruza's caught in a tough situation. She plays to the Flipkens forehand, getting ball coming in deep to the baseline and moving to the corners of the court. Plays to the backhand side. It's a slice from Flipkens. Gets all the pace taken off the ball and occasionally one that's flattened out down the line. A tough spot for Muguruza with Flipkens playing well. Three games all. Better serving from Flipkens. Then a couple out wide to the juice court.
Yeah, the fastest service game there for Flipkens for quite a long time. Back on level pegging here in this second set. Ball kids just taking a little bit of time to get the new balls out.
Nicely taken on the rise. And no time for Muguruza to get to that. All about the timing. And this time Flipkens just overplaying. And a wonderfully constructed point.
30-15.
He did everything right there. Flipkens threw the short ball that she was looking for, just shanking the forehand wide. Was hitting the ball to the open court.
A ball that served just catching the line. That's good from Muguruza. Good first serve, nicely followed up. Leading 4-3 now in this second set. So we've played 1 hour and 8 minutes in the match.
Yeah, well done there from Muguruza. Flipkens got herself back into the game at 30 all. But Muguruza took the initiative well. Some great first serves. Was able to hold for a 4-3 lead. Hobart crowd enjoying their evening in tennis, Peter. It's great to see the suites here pretty much full here every night this week. along with a great crowd in the grandstand. Temperature has dropped this evening, but still a beautiful night here in Hobart.
And no wind. It has not been a windy day at all. Been perfect conditions for tennis. Wonderful clean hitting, and that'll be continuing over the next couple of days as well.
A lot of the crowd here this evening enjoying what they're seeing, and hopefully we'll be back along only a few weeks away for the Fed Cup on February 8 and 9. Flipkens and Muguruza both a part of there. Flipkens named overnight in the Belgian side for the Fed Cup tie coming up on that same weekend in Europe. A couple of fellow Hobart international players in Vic Meyer and Mestark.
Yeah, and Alison van Oudvank, who also played in Hobart, named in that squad. The Group 1 2014 tie. Good running from Flipkens. She's got to keep going. Gee, she battled hard there, but Muguruza was in control. And it's an easy put away.
Almost took out one of our Hobart International ball kids there on the way past.
Yeah.
He did a great job of evading Flipkens. But great touch from Muguruza, and a big stage of this match right here. Only a couple of points away from having the opportunity to serve out a straight sets win.
Trying to get back into position there, Muguruza. Just throw up the high ball. Too short, easily put away. And again, just too short from Flipkens. 2 more break points for a 5-3 lead for Muguruza. Inside the baseline, right in a hitting zone. No problems at all picking that up.
Great placement there from Flipkens, saving a first of 2 break points. Should love another first serve here.
And got it. Well done. Under pressure.
Yes.
Be interesting to see on this first serve. Flipkens had a lot of success on the big point with the slider wide, taking a little bit of speed off the first serve. Whether Muguruza leans that way a little bit on this occasion.
Another opportunity for Muguruza. Break points 4 of 16 in the match, winning 4. And plenty of opportunities. And Flipkens come up with a big serve again. Oh, she got it. There was positive play from Flipkens trying the serve volley, but a wonderful pass from Muguruza. Way out of position, went for it, it came off, and now is serving for a spot in the semi-finals. I'll let you get downstairs and do your thing on court.
Thanks very much for having me, Pete. It's been a fantastic match. Be interesting to see if Muguruza can close out here.
Good attacking from Flipkens. Good attacking play, good aggressive play from Flipkens.
15-4.
Got to keep that pressure on.
Next person.
So one more break point. Point was set up nicely. Just the unforced errors creeping into the Flipkens game again. Break points for Flipkens, 3 of 7. Well, Muguruza got away with that again, playing up the middle of the court. No real angle on the overhead. Oh, that's terrific. Way able to trap that ball. Disguised. Just lock it back across court. Another break point. Another change up for Muguruza. I love the variety from these players, particularly under pressure. Another one saving break point. And a good first serve.
Advantage, Muguruza.
Means that Muguruza has match points. Not quite. It was set up nicely.
Advantage, Muguruza.
Another match point. And gets it. Big win for Garbine Muguruza. They qualified through to another semi-final, the WTA level, 6-4, 6-3, 1 hour and 20 minutes on court. And that's a big win. Played super well. Great return from injury in 2014 for Garbine Muguruza. Shows what a quality player she is. And a force to be reckoned with in this field at this event. 6-4, 6-3, the final score. And she'll play Estrella Cabeza Candela in tomorrow's semi-final. That will be played in the evening. And Stoza Sakapolova will be the match in the afternoon. Two high-quality semi-finals. And what a run for the qualifiers as Kirsten Flipkens leaves the court. Had a couple of good runs here at Hobart. They're coming to an end tonight in the quarterfinals. And the crowds enjoyed some wonderful entertainment this evening. Garbine Muguruza, it was an excellent performance from her. Let's go down to Matt.
Garbine, well done on a fantastic win this evening. Tight tussle against Kirsten Flipkens, but through to a WTA semi-final. You must be very happy.
Yes, I'm really happy. I'm in the semi-finals. It's very good. And today's a big win. So, yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah, Kirsten reaching the top 20 last year. Now, tomorrow in the semi-final, you take on fellow Spaniard and another qualifier this week. So two Spanish qualifiers in Estrella Cabeza Candela. You must know her very well. Have you played each other before at WTA level?
Yeah, I know her very well. She's one of my best friends, and I've played with her a lot of times. And I know it's going to be a really tough match because we know each other so much, but it will be very interesting.
Now, you had a slightly interrupted season last year with injury. We're putting together a great first half of the year. How hard did you have to work to get back on the court and then obviously in the off-season to start 2014 so well?
It was really hard because for a professional athlete, an injury is the worst thing. And I really fight a lot. I work a lot this preseason to start very good this year, and I think I'm doing very good.
We're certainly loving your play here in Hobart. It's been fantastic this week, and we can't wait to see you in tomorrow's semi-final. Congratulations on the win tonight. We do have a quick competition here in Hobart where we hit some sheep into the crowd.
6-4,
so Hobart, if you can get on
the
your
score.
feet,
A wonderful performance. So, as we take a look at these stats for the match, and you can see there Muguruza more first serves into play and winning more of the points. 59%. That's good going. 65% in the play on the first service. Very strong there. A few more unforced errors, but certainly more winners as well. And a good performance. So, our semi-final lineup for tomorrow. First up, Samantha Stozer will play Klara Zakopalova, seed 1 playing seed 7. And that will be during the day, 2 o'clock local time. And then in the evening, from around 5:30 in the afternoon, Estrella Cabeza Candela will play Garbine Muguruza, the 2 qualifiers. They're both from Spain. And as you heard from Garbine Muguruza, they're friends. They know each other's games pretty well. So it'll be an entertaining semi-final. It's going to be another big day. Weather-wise, it's going to be fantastic. Another big crowd. And we look forward to your company again tomorrow, live from the Domain Tennis Centre for the semi-finals of the 2014 Hobart International.